Hi, welcome to Camille's Country Corner. My name is Lexi, and today we are going to be making some lemon bars. I absolutely love lemon bars. I recently just made lemon curd eclairs. I'm just kind of on a lemon kick. So, I'm not going to show you what ingredients we need today because I'm just going to go along. It's a very simple recipe, but let's get going. However, first, please hit that subscribe button, definitely hit that like, and let's get on to that video. Alright, so let's begin this recipe. We are going to need 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/2 cup, 1/2 cup, and 1/4. All right, we are going to need 2 teaspoons of sugar, 2, and then we are going to need 1/2 cup of butter, and this needs to be cubed. This will be easier to mix in together. So I do want to apologize, I am doing laundry at the same time as this today, so I'm gonna just chug along. But so I added my 1/2 cup of cubed butter, and I'm gonna just use this pastry blender, and I'm going to mix this together until it forms like a wet sand. Let's do a little time lapse and go. All right, and this is what it looks like when the filling is done. It should just be like a pie filling. I added just a splash of water in there to help it stick, and I am putting it in this bottomless tart pan today just so I can have a prettier mold. This goes into a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes for a lightly browned crust, 25 for a browned crust, but we will just keep our eye on it for the first 15 minutes and then decide from there how we would like it. All right, let's move on to the filling and get this bad boy into the oven. All right, this recipe is honestly awesome because I can leave this bowl with a little bit of flour in it for our next recipe, and that is what we're going to do. To start off, I am going to take 3 large eggs and just dump them into this bowl. If you get any shells, please remove. Oh, that egg exploded. I can't do that cool egg trick that my mom does where she like taps the eggs on each other. I don't know how she does that. Okay. Get our whisk and just mix these up just like you would scrambled eggs. All right, to this mixture, we are going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar plus 1 teaspoon. Half cup. Plus a teaspoon. Give that a good mix. Next, we are going to add 1/3 cup of lemon juice. So today I am going to be using this lemon juice. I don't want to squeeze lemons today, so cheat sheet, 1/3 cup. But this would also equal out to be about 2 to 3 lemons depending on their size. Dump that in. This recipe also calls for 4 grams of zest, or that is about a teaspoon tablespoon to 2. Honestly, how much zest that you want to do. So I have a lime because I think it tastes really good when you mix citrus together. I made lemon curd the other day for some chocolate eclairs, and I did your standard lemon curd recipe, but for my zest, I did an orange, and I thought it was super tasty. So that's what we're doing here. So if you've watched our videos before, you should know how to zest. You don't want to get the white part, you just want to get the color itself. The white is extremely bitter, and all the flavor is in the colored part of the citrus. And please make sure that you wash your citrus before you start this process because you don't know where this has been at the grocery store. That's gross. Beautiful. Got our zest. Spice it up in there. All right, next we need 2 tablespoons of melted butter, so let me go get that. All right, bowl's a little hot, mostly melted butter. Chunk that in there. So for lemon bars, you don't need the traditional lemon curd method to do this because it's going to go into the oven, which is the process of heating it up, which you would do on the stove top. But after we get this mixture off, I can show you what it looks like after you do cook it on the stove top for a traditional curd. So get this blended. Should have melted this more. It's fine. It'll just make delicious pockets. Whatever. All right, and then last up we need is 1 tablespoon of flour, and that's just gonna help keep this together while it bakes. So last little mix, and we're gonna just set this aside, wait for our crust, and let me show you my other lemon curd that I made the other day. And that one is super good. All right, so this is a lemon curd that I made the other day on the stove top. So it has a very gelatinous feeling to it, and that's because when eggs are mixed together with sugar, it makes this kind of thick jelly consistency. That's why it's called curd. So for this recipe, I took 1 cup of sugar, 3 eggs, ½ cup of lemon juice, and some zest, and a ½ stick of butter. And I put it all into the stove top and mixed it together until it became this beautiful jelly consistency. And then you just pop it into the fridge with some plastic or cellophane wrap covering the top of it so it doesn't form a skin. And this is beautiful with all sorts of desserts, toast, croissants, by the spoonful. But I am actually going to add some of this to the top of our lemon bars just because I have it in a can. All right, let's move on to the next step, shall we? All right, and then I'm just throwing the custard into the oven, and we're gonna bake this for another 12 to 15 minutes. See you then. Here is that lemon bar before it's cut. You can see the lime zest on the top, and then the nice crust on the side. This is why I really like those tart pans, because it just came off super easy. Let's get a slice and give this a try. All right. Our lemon bar is done. I think it looks so pretty as a little slice of pie or a cake or something. So let me give this a try. Beautiful little bite. You can see the distinctive layers, and it definitely set. It's not cooled all the way because I am still doing laundry and I need to dry my clothes before this video gets too long. The shortbread is very buttery. I could have even cooked it a little bit longer than I did, but it's so good. The filling for the custard for the lemon is very lemony. I can even taste that lime zest that I added, which I think was a good one. Kind of gives me Sprite vibes. Nothing wrong with that. It's very refreshing dessert. You can cover this with powdered sugar, cut it when it completely cools, and then package it up for friends, office parties, a regular family party, whatever you'd like to do. It's a perfect dessert and perfect for springtime that's coming up. At least where I'm at, it's starting to warm up a little bit. Not on the East Coast though. I know that you guys are still getting snow. Let us know where you are from in the comments down below. Would love to see where everyone's from. Like I've said before, I'm in Arizona, my mom's in Alabama. We're all across the states, so. If you guys haven't already, please hit subscribe. Definitely hit the like, and we'll see you in our next video next week. Thanks, have a great day.